Hello, this is part 3 of garden seat making. Right, now this is, here's my zip, that's the top and that's the bottom part. My pattern's going upwards because I want it looked better for me to go upwards. Here's my zip. So what I've done is I've overlocked this already. If you haven't got an overlocker, because not everybody has, you can just edge stitch the edge like that. So I'm going to stitch the edge, show you what I mean. Just on the edge, really small edge stitch. Or you can use zigzag scissors. I prefer to edge it because it makes sure that zips away, that the frayed edge is away from your zip. Now to make it easier to do a nice stitch, I'm kind of looking at the edge of my foot to keep it neat. Or just practice if you're a beginner until you get it right. You will. Oh, the cotton run out. Right then, that's okay. I've got another bobbin. So take it out of there. Yes, empty bobbin. Here it is there. Always put another one on, but then that's white, so I haven't got another grey. Well, you always do put another one on. I'll be alright if there's another white one. I don't think I'm going to run out of cotton with this bobbin. Let's hope I don't. So if the cotton's put around, the cotton's twisted around the bottom of the needle, it finds it hard to pick up. Is it twisted around the bottom? Come on, pick up. Why aren't you picking up? I see, it's picking up now. Now, because that's the top of the top, I've decided to do a flap in this cushion. So this one's going to be flapped over and cover the zip. And this one is just going to be the edge stitch. So we're going to, remember remember the notch that I put in there for the 2 centimetre for the zip. I'm going to fold it on that notch and do an edge stitch. Actually, first of all, I'm going to stitch that on. Good grief. Get it right. That's it. And I'm going to place it about there where the notch is there. So that's going to fold right there. That's it. Needle down, otherwise it'll go wandering. I'm wondering what the quality like is like. Oh, good. And still, I'm stitching on the edge. The right side of the zip is to the right side of the material. That's the right side of the zip to the right side of the material. And there's my notch. back tack. Okay, now we're going to fold that where that notch is. I'm going to fold that there and do a lovely edge stitch. Okay, but in order to do that I've got to open the zip. I'm going to do an edge stitch right there where my thumb is. Kneel down a minute. So you don't need to change the foot. And you see, but there's a little gap here from there to there. So that means you don't have to change the foot. Okay, and then pass that through. Like that. I've got a lovely stitch, edge stitch all the way along there. Now I'm going to place the other one and I'm going to pattern match. Dear. She says. Oops, how did it go? Yeah, because that's the side. Like that. When I'm not too bothered because it's for me, but it is nice to try and make it look as nice as possible. Now I've got some tricks to show you on pattern matching. There's your notch there, that's where your fold's going to be for your zip. Anyway, I am going to, can you see where I've decided to match this really? See where they're matching together? That's pattern matching. And I'm going to put this that much away like there because I want to be able to fold that to cover my zip. Let's see. Tap. If you look underneath the zip like that, you can pattern match even better to see where it's matching. Okay, so I've stitched that on there. Next thing is I want this where that notch is to fold there to cover it. I'm going to actually stitch that in place first of all, this side. No. So fold it over like that and stitch it in place. Top. Okay, and the same again on the other end. Like that, yeah. I'm going to do it quite a few times. because it's a stress area. Let's cut that off with scissors. Iron it with your hands, or you can iron it with the ironing board, but I'm going to iron it with my hands. Can you see? Look, it's all matched actually. Look, it's all matched. Oh no, slightly off. Well, it looks alright, it matches, yeah? They match. Oh dear. Like I say, I'm not that too, because it's a garden chair, see, no one's going to see it. It's a zip. Okay, now, let's open the zip. I'm going to stitch where my thumb is on top of that existing stitching. This is called stitching blind because you're not stitching it the other way. It's better this way because it doesn't drag it. Back tack. And you can see this line along, you can see this. As long as you keep this from there to there, maybe a little point and stick. Now a screwdriver, all that. From there to there, as long as that's the same all the way down, and you keep stitching on there on that same line, it will come out very neat. It. Have a look. It's very nice. See, it covers it nicely. That's the top, that's the bottom, so that's facing downwards. And with my other one, all I did was, I'll have to show you the other one. You can see it. I just did it like that, really. You can do it like that, which is easier. And I tried pattern matching that as well. That wasn't quite, but it doesn't, yeah, that's the back anyway. Right, now I want to get the other bit, and I'm just all the way around. Leave it open a little bit, otherwise you won't be able to open it. Making sure it's going the right way, the pattern, and that's it. That's virtually it. Now I'll probably overlock it all the way around as well, so it's just stitching it all the way around now, closing it up. Oh, let's pattern match the top actually. Yeah, because we're going to see that. There we go. If you do that, you can pattern match like that, you see. And that's where your stitching's going to go. And then put that back. You see, I was a little bit off with my way of cutting actually. See that? It doesn't matter because it's going to fit. It's going to fit. Yeah, hang on a minute. It's a weird material. It's not really... Let's have a look. The majority of it you could match. But not all of it will match. Not all of it will. It doesn't matter. It doesn't actually matter. It's a garden chair. seat thingy. It's that kind of pattern where you can't match it, really. That's okay then. Oh, I can't wait to see how this comes out. Really, because that's a stress point, could break quite easily, so back tack there on the zip always. Essentially all different sizes, it doesn't matter. As long as I stick by that seam allowance notch, I should be fine. Is that the bigger one? Yeah, as long as I go by the bigger one, the bigger pattern. So that's it, it's nearly done. And then all I've got to do is overlock all around to stop it from fraying. But because you don't, well, it doesn't, you know, it's a cover. It doesn't matter if you don't overlock it. Obviously if you do, it'll stop it from fraying, but you don't need to. But the zip's very important to edge, so it doesn't get caught in the zip if it frays. Cut your corners like that. Because I've left the zip open, I can get in there and open it. Get your scissors to, you don't want to make a hole, but it just helps you pull that through nicely. Right. There. Corner there, so that's enough. Now, if you wanted to, I just thought about it. I'm thinking, when that's inside, you can actually put a little, you can do that, which is an inch, to make it fit around the pillow. I might try that actually. Yeah, could do. Right, which one's the top then? I'm going to do it for the top anyway. Yeah, well, what I mean is, like that. Make sure it's even. both sides, and then stitch it like an inch. Just making it a bit more complicated. Here's the tape measure, making sure I don't want to do it too much, or maybe 2 centimetres. I think 2 centimetres would be better. Let's try it anyway. I want to see what it looks like. I'm just going to do one. I'm not going to cut it. I'm just going to stitch one, and then we'll see what it looks like. Just look, there we go. Look, it's giving it that, so it would fit it in there nicely, like a box. Oh my gosh, that's brilliant. I'm going to do the other one. Then I'm going to put it in the, and I'm going to show you what it looks like, what's in there. Should be fine. Yeah, an inch, remember? Oh, no, 2 centimetres, not an inch. Just do 2 centimetres. Yeah. I like that idea. Look at that, it's lovely. So let's get the pad and just put it in there. Oh, where's the pads? Oh, there they are. So it's at the top or the bottom? That would be the bottom of the chair. Oh, look at that. That's lovely. I love it. Yeah, look at that. That looks, I like that. That's great. Okay. There we are. I want to show you all of it, but it's been a bit long now, isn't it? This. Or should I just turn this around and you can see me? It's just I have to readjust everything. Don't do that. Oh, I didn't stitch the other sides, that's why. Oh, never mind, you get the idea. There's half of it done. Yeah. I think I've got it round the wrong way. But yeah, that's great. Okay. Right, that's it.